Hello, hello. It's Drewski Live once again with Carrie CV64 Speedrun tutorial. This next segment will be the next segment of Castle Center Part 2. Once again, I have the input display in the bottom left-hand corner. We're going to have a lot of pauses throughout this segment, just kind of going through this part of the run as thoroughly as possible, the way that I know how to do it, explaining as best as possible. It's pretty fast. I am not a world record holder, but I like to think I can do this pretty quickly. So, at this point in the run, you will have gotten to the Lizard Man room, went through to where the Nitro is, and taken the save to reset the Lizard's RNG to set up for Early Library. Early Library, we are just attempting to get behind the crack wall and get to the library early, to the observatory to activate the seal for the bull, so we won't have to make an extra trip up and down Castle Center. So here we go. We're going to hold R to straighten it out after this. Boom. And go through this door. The first thing we are going to do here is throw an orb. And then the visual cue is this line right here. Can't really see it because her butt cheeks are on it, but that's the line. And you're going to turn around. You're going to wait for the Lizard Man to set. You're going to throw another orb and get to the door. Alright, so now we are going to time the lizard where he is going to spin and give us an effective tail whip to clip us into this side of the door. And what this is going to do is this is going to clip you in the door. This room is going to be halfway gone because the other room is going to be loaded up. And we are going to attempt to go around this pole, slide jump underneath this invisible wall in this corner. I think it goes from like here to here. Might be farther, but that's where the wall is. That's the area I'm really worried about. And we are going to get behind the cracked wall. So first thing is we time the lizard spin. We're going to go here, and what I'm trying to do is I am trying to line up the tip of Carrie's head here with this, and I want her facing a little bit out so that I can make the move that I'm trying to do. Now there's two strats for this that I know of, and it's going to be the one I'm doing right now and the one where you walk into the room a little bit and try to set up. I'm not very good at it, and it's very inconsistent for me, so I've always been pretty good at this strat right here. So I'm lining up. Now once that's the lineup I'm looking for, you got her nose, her eyes, just you can kind of just visualize the direction she's facing. And then you're going to see me spin my joystick and try to slide around this thing. So boom. And as you can see, I've pressed A and Z at the same time to get the slide. Don't really have much of a visual cue here. I just kind of do it and hope for the best. Hopefully I get the angle I want. And she goes down and she goes up. Kind of goof that up a little bit. I kind of want to point something out here after I do it. Boom. So notice how low she is, but she gets up high enough to get up in this wall. If you can get behind this torch right in this little corner here, she will grab a ledge as long as you're the right height up, and you can still get in there. Obviously this is the one you want because you don't grab any ledges and you go right in, and then you'll go through this door. Alright, you go through here and you are going to jump on this bookcase. You can task jump those. I'm not good at it. This is probably not the fastest movement through this room, but it works for me. We'll go up this trapdoor. I'm going to attempt to task jump on this trapdoor and fail. Boom. And then we're going to go to this little thing to put in the code. You use the D-pad to menu the buttons because it's faster than using the joystick. Code would be 248 if you don't know it. Boom. You got two cutscenes here you're going to want to go through, and then you're going to make your way towards the trapdoor. Now there is a save over here if you want to get a little safety save, because you do have to clip out of here. And if you don't want to have to attempt the tail whip again and do all that stuff, I recommend you take that. Alright. I'm going to use my sun card here. This sun card is just like the moon card at the beginning of the game. Just depends on how fast you can move to get to certain areas of the game. You want kind of a day cycle so you can kill some turrets over in Tower of Science, and you want to get to Drax on a day cycle. So I use mine now. You may have to play around with your sun card utilization. You can usually drop down if you crouch right next to these as they're opening, or you can just jump down in them. Get a little back hop there to get me closer to the loading zone. Then we're going to go through this door right here. Alright, now for the next clip. Now this one, we are going to line up. Ooh, I need my mouse to kind of cooperate with me here. We're going to line up. Oh, my mouse is doing crazy stuff. This right side of the box, and we're going to line it up with this part of the picture frame, or whatever that is. It's like this little frame right here. It's essentially what we're trying to line up. And then we'll do another slide jump, if you will. So I'm going to attempt to line it up. I'm going to fail this a couple times and bonk. So that's what I want. I missed it. I missed it. Alright, so now, as you can see, I'm still holding R to maintain camera position. I'm pressing Z and A at the same time to get the slide jump. And notice my joystick was up north the whole time. And this is kind of what it looks like. You get through and you end up on this floor, and then you can make your way over to this door. And this is where you are going to get the key. No text box skip here. Ty's got a good tutorial of it if you want to attempt the text box skip, but I do not know how to do it, so we're not going to do it. So we'll grab this key and then make our way to the nitro room, and we are going to grab the nitro and set up for nitro flash. So we're going to grab this nitro. Once this text box is gone, we're going to run straight into the text box again, and we're going to keep running straight, and then we're going to press A in the action button at the same time to try to glitch the nitro to essentially blow up while I'm grabbing the text box and make me invincible for a short amount of time while still holding the nitro. So you notice A and the action button are selected. I'm already in the air, so I'm not moving it up anymore. I'm assuming that I've got it right. I think I do move it up at the last minute, but it doesn't really matter. And boom. I'm glitched in, and I'm going to mash A and B. I know you saw it flickering over here, and that's until I hear her throw an orb. And then once I hear that, I'm going to start mashing B and start. And then it's going to menu out. I'm going to get out, and then I'm going to jump towards this window. And you're going to land right on the windowsill, and then you're going to go left to clip through, and then I like to kind of spin my joystick this direction to get through. And then you start making your way towards the door. Now you do have the nitro in your hand right now. You're just invincible for the moment. Jump on top of these. It's just this is just the way I route the room. Some people go different. They'll go to the right of it. I like to jump on top of it. Alright, make sure you mind your door placement here. It's pretty self-explanatory. You're just trying to get to this loading zone right here. Now, once you go through this loading zone, you are no longer invincible. So you're going to switch to action view. And we're going to come across here. And then what we're going to do is we are going to try to clip from here to here, and then from here to here, and then go across the bridge. So boom, boom, and across the bridge. And then we're going to switch back into normal view. And we're going to go around. I'm going to fail cog skip the first time because I'm going to get stuck on this thing, being a dingus. Alright. Well, this isn't a good place to start. Let's get past the fail. Alright, so I don't have a really good visual cue for this. Me personally, I kind of just feel it out. You may want to find one you can see the direction I'm looking, but this is the general direction you're going to kind of want to be looking in. I guess it's going to be kind of like that. And you're really just trying to get her to get pushed up by this cog so you can go this way. So you see, you got the line on her shoulder here, you got her arm out. I mean, whatever you want to use for a visual cue here, you can. I'm just kind of giving it to you right now. And then you just kind of go up. Go to this door, mind your door placement. You're essentially going the opposite direction you came when you went up. That's the rail you clipped. I like to slide into loading zones, not sure why I didn't there. It's kind of my favorite thing to do. So we go down the stairs. Take this door. Make sure you don't fall on the stairs in any way, because any kind of drop you will explode. So you don't want to clip this on accident. Clip the bottom of those stairs. All right. You're gonna go through this door, and you're gonna attempt to kill this. I failed this, but you're gonna attempt to kill this skeleton. So what you want to do is, after you hit him, you can charge another orb and throw a second orb at him, or you can try to melee him. Those are your two options. I've seen Ty do it, that's why I do it, and I missed this time because I got scared that I was going to get exploded, so I missed. And then I tried to throw another one, I believe I missed again. So I've kind of screwed myself, because that skeleton is going to make me pay a little later with lag, and he could make me pay by smacking me. You can go around the bull, I like to slide under it. And I like to watch this line right here. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. And boom, Nitro is by the bull. Now you are going to make your way to the torture chamber. Try to smooth jump as the camera's turning and head towards the door. You want good door placement. I like to aim for just right in the middle of this door. Watch out for this guy. You want to go left because he's going to try to whack you. I didn't even bother trying to kill him because I'd have to throw a whole nother orb. And then there's this guy, completely missed, so I'm just going to ignore him as well. And we're going to go through this door. You really want to kill those guys, but if you miss, just take the lag and just take the L. So you're going to step forward, hit him with holy water, jump. I like to throw an orb right there, grab it, and you notice I'm still charging an orb because I'm going to melee her. So when you come into the room, you're going to come in, you're going to take a step, and you're going to hit him with the holy water. Boom. So he's going to walk right into that, and he's going to attempt to grab you, and that's where you're going to jump over his head, and that's going to pause him enough to sit in that holy water and die. Then right here, once you get on this table, is when I let go of it, and that's going to beam her. Then I'm going to charge and grab this. Notice I'm holding B the entire time and melee her. Then you're going to see up and you're going to look for power-ups, which I get absolutely none, which is super unfortunate and usually doesn't happen. In that case, I am going to hit him so he won't run me over. And I'm going to shoot this to get that power-up to at least have a blue orb here. Purple orb, blue orb, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to hit this guy just so he doesn't follow me. And go through the door. And then that is pretty much it. You're going to come over here and you're going to go and set the Mandragora and blow up the wall. And now that you went into library early, you don't have to worry about the seal. You are good to go to fight the bull. And that is how you do the second part of Castle Center. It's a lot, honestly. Early library is going to be the biggest challenge in this split. But once you get past there and get past Nitro, it's pretty smooth sailing. A lot of cruise control, intricate movements, but nothing too crazy. Hopefully this helped you out to get through it. Again, this is if you intend to do early library. There is another strat for this segment, and it's very slow, but you can still get decent times overall. So you got any questions, feel free to reach out in the Castlevania 64 Discord. You can like, subscribe, DM me, whatever you want to do. We can talk about it further. Um, Other than that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next segment. Thanks.